Hello and welcome to Signature TV News Highlight for this Thursday. I am Damilola Abudu. Criticism has continued to throw the appointment of Usman Alkali Baba as the new acting Inspector General of Police by President Muhammadu Buhari. A senior advocate of Nigeria, Chief Mike Ozakome, on Wednesday described the appointment as illegal and unconstitutional, while also arguing that the president lacks the power to single-handedly appoint the IGP. Also speaking on the appointment, activist Aye Mojuba was of the opinion that President Buhari violated the Police Act 2020 by appointing an acting IGP without recourse to the Police Governing Council. As the world commemorates the World Health Day 2021, the World Health Organization has tasked governments of every nation to develop an easy and accessible health care for all citizens. The Minister of Health, Osagehe Anire, on Wednesday on the virtual news briefing, to mark this year's World Health Organization urged striking resident doctors to return to work. Anire stated that the House officers have started receiving the outstanding entitlement and furthermore clarified that they were working diligently to address other issues raised by the doctors, as he added that access to health care was no longer to be taken as a privilege, but as a human right. Nigeria joined the rest of the world to celebrate the 2020 World Health Day with the theme, Building Fairer, Healthier for Everyone. Waterhead has tasked federal government to invest at least $1.2 billion in new funding on proper sanitary and water facilities for healthcare facilities, as 96% of Nigerians' healthcare facilities lack access to basic water, sanitary facilities, thereby putting health workers and patients at risk of COVID-19 and other infectious diseases. The organization noted this during the G19 Finance Minister Summit in Rome, noting that developing countries have spent nearly 10% of their GDP, a total of 20.6 trillion naira on stimulus packages, to help boost their economy recovering from the pandemic. The Nigeria Labour Congress Kaduna State chapter is protesting against the massacre of workers in the Kaduna State Public Service. The state chairman, Comrade Ayuba Magaji Suleiman, and the state secretary, Comrade Christiana John Bauer, on Wednesday at a press briefing in Kaduna, stated that the government of Kaduna State must take into effect the cost implication of the massacre and the impact it will have on families and the already compromised security situation in the state. The workers noted that the state was already faced with issues of insecurity, unemployment, poverty, the devastating effect of COVID-19 pandemic, and dwindling business prospects, adding that any additional pain on citizens inhumane. There's a growing tension in Imo State as gunmen in the early hours of Thursday attacked the Umberi Divisional Police Headquarters, situated in the Umbatoli local government area of Imo State. Eyewitnesses told newsmen that the gunmen struck around 1 a.m. and immediately released the suspects and the custody in the police facility, and also took away the phones belonging to the suspects and the police operatives at the division. Sources at the Umberi Divisional Headquarters said though the policemen on duty resisted the attack, the fleeing gunmen kidnapped one police officer and injured 2 others. He, however, assured that the police authority in the state had commenced investigation into the attack immediately. Reports say angry residents of Nwamom village held the Meze community in Ikeduru Council area of Imo State on Wednesday set ablaze a fleeing prisoner who returned home from the Owerri Correctional Center. The fleeing prisoner, whose identity could not be ascertained, was said to have hailed from the nearby Hogwa community in Umbatoli local government area of Imo State, but grew up in Umuawom village, where is his maternal home, and was said to have been involved in a kidnap activity that involved one of the families in Umuawom village, but was eventually apprehended and remanded in custody for over 1 year. However, when he escaped from the correctional center last Monday, he was said to have gone straight to one of the families that testified against him and threatened to deal with them while attempting to carry out his threat by attacking a member of the family with a gun. And daring action prompted villagers to pounce on him and immediately set him ablaze. Spokesman of the police command, Orlando Ikeoku, said he had heard about the incident but could not officially confirm it. Please do also stay safe, maintain physical and social distance, and wear your nose mask while going about your daily activities. That's the Signature TV News highlight. For details, visit www.signaturetv.org. And do join us later in the evening for Signature 30 Minutes. On behalf of my producer, Anita Ize, thanks for watching. I am Damilola Abudu.